audience, welcome to Global Talk Show by Business Sport Academy, Netherlands. And today we have a super amazing, super awesome, and super marvelous guest, none other than Megan Johnson Zucaro. Welcome, Megan, to our show today.
Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Sabria. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you. Your talk show is incredible. So thank you for letting me be here.
Well, before I take a lovely deep dive journey with Megan, let me apprise of Megan to everyone. She's a host of Miracles with Megan, docu-series TV show, global speaker, and an amazing person. And I'm so glad to host her today. It's my great privilege. And without any pause, let's take this journey on. So Megan, everybody is so excited to know about your incredible journey, which is going to, enlighten millions of today. So please kindly enlighten us.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. And, I'll give you the life is a journey is all I'm going to say. Life is a journey. I grew up in Minnesota. I started out as a model and I went into TV hosting and journalism broadcasting for college. And you always think, when you're going to college, you think I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. But, life, my professor was right when he said you're going to have 7 different careers in your lifetime. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be a news anchor for the rest of my life. Well, you know what? Now sitting here, he's probably right. You do make some adjustments, but I circled right back to what I love 100%. And I absolutely love television and production. And I love sharing people's stories like you do. I love talking about people's experiences and journeys and the things in order to inspire and help motivate other people. So my journey, just like everybody's journey, has ups and downs. There's been things that have been very difficult to get through, things that you have to push through. And, people don't realize that you can never give up. And once you kind of understand that, we only have one life, we only have one journey on this earth, and we have to make the most of everything that you want to achieve. Sometimes people will say to me, well, I'm just really afraid. What if I fail? Well, you know what? When you're 90 years old, you're going to regret not trying. So I'm a big believer in giving it a shot, trying for what your ultimate dreams are. And you have to understand, God has put you on this earth for a purpose. I truly believe that. And sometimes we have to walk into that purpose as fearful as it may be, but we have to take that purpose and we have to grow. We have to grow from all of the mistakes and all of the tragedy, because it's tragedy sometimes, tragedy that happens in our life, because there's a reason for everything that happens to us. And you have to always look at the best and always determine, what did I gain from that? As difficult as it was, my 2020 was the most difficult year of my life. But I always look and say, what did I gain? What did I learn that made me a better person? And so I think that's key. And so, for me, that life is a in a whole, and it's not until you look back that you go, wow, now I get it. I get it now. But when you're in the fight, as I call it, when you're in the fight, you have to just keep forward with faith.
Wow, this is lovely. Forward with faith. And Megan, seriously, trust me, you ignited this spark, because everybody in this, maybe they are in the afternoon zone or morning or evening, they must be feeling sleepy. But after listening to your inspiring journey, sparked you, everybody is cheered up. Even me too. I just opened my eyes. Wow, just listen to her. So this is incredible, Megan. Yeah, I do believe we have to move forward in life so that in later ages, at the age of 90, we should not regret anything that we didn't do this, we didn't do that. So keep inspiring, Megan, with your beautiful, incredible life journey. And it is really awesome to listen. Thank you so much for this great question. Also,
thank you so much.
Well, Megan, I am sure at this level of success, you can say you have crossed so many challenges in your life, I'm sure. And what were those challenges in your life, maybe personal, professional, and how did you overcome those challenges? So kindly enlighten that part also to energize once again our global audience.
Yeah, when I roll out of bed, I'm ready to go. There's no doubt about it. The key is for me exercise. That exercise gets your momentum going really early in the morning. That's the key. All right, challenges. I think that every day, people think of big challenges in life of divorce, health, um, legal issues. Those are big challenges of big blocks for everybody. But the thing is that there are daily challenges, daily things that people have to go through. And, it's and I'll use Miracles with Megan, my TV show, for an example. That is my passion. I am so excited to share these miraculous stories with the world. But, every day I have to work. And so I'm going to say there's big challenges. Unfortunately, my children's father and I, we're not together anymore. That's a challenge. But you know what? The blessing of it all is he has a wonderful life. I am doing just fine. Our children are doing just fine. So again, things change, people change. So you can't look at every challenge as a total negative thing. You have to look at challenges as an opportunity to grow as a person. I think that's really important because you have to keep your mindset of, I'm never giving up. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do what I know I got to do. And every day brings you challenges, staying on schedule, following up with people, making sure that the people you're talking to help you achieve your goals, you're working with every single day and everybody's on the same mission and everybody's communicating. I mean, there's challenges and it's every single day. And, you have to fight for what you believe in and fight for the goals that you want to achieve. So when I have a challenge, which I have challenges like everybody, and when I have a challenge, I look at it as, how am I going to get past it? What am I going to do to fix it? And how can I move on from here? And number one, what have I learned from this? What have I learned from this so I never have to deal with this again? I think that's really important because, people who are older than us, and I don't even want to say old because it's not old. I saw a lady this weekend that was 81 years old. And I said to her, I thought she was 60. Age is nothing, but age does bring wisdom and experience. And that's something you can only gain by going through the journey of life. And so you have to embrace that and just try humbly to always learn as much as you can learn through the challenges you take, because you're going to have challenges. There's no doubt about it. Bad things will happen. Okay. But in my personal life, I believe that, I personally believe God is with us and he knows what we're going to go through. He knows what we're going to deal with. So for me, how I get through it is I know he's got my back. He's got my back. And sometimes, I'll say, what in the world? Like, seriously, but I know he's got my back. And that's a personal thing for me, but that makes a big difference in my life because no matter what I face, I know there's going to be a positive resolution and there's going to be something positive coming from it. As brutal as it may be, I believe that with all my heart. So I would say for anybody, no matter how small, no matter how big your challenges are, you have to keep going and you have to never give up, because if you stop, everything that your mission is going to stop. It takes you to make things happen. So continue to believe in yourself, continue to know you can do it, and do not have fear. Just keep moving forward.
Awesome. I don't have any words left, Megan. You have really, energized, rejuvenate all the people, and especially our females, because yes, we always say that females, our feminine leaders, are very, very fragile, but you have motivated thousands of females, women who just want to grow up in life. And no matter whatever happened in your life, you have to keep your spirit high and you have to say to yourself, yes, I can and I have to be. So this is really great, Megan. I know it's very, very, it's required a lot of courage, a lot of vigor to move on in life with a lot of, zest, and you have to maintain your spirit, high spirit. But you did it, Megan. And I'm sure after watching this video, or they will be watching a live show, this video, they are going to bless you, and they're never ever going to forget this beautiful episode of Global Talk Show with Megan Johnson. Hats off to you, Megan, for inspiring millions of women today. And I really salute you.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
I
this
think
is
I
so
think what
cool.
you just said there was really important, which is you can't give up. You just said it. You can't give up. And you know what when I have a flash in my head of my life, I always think when I go to heaven, what are people going to remember? What am I going to have left behind that is a positive thing for the world? How have I made a difference? And that question, honestly, makes me go, holy smokes, I got to get going every single day. I got to make things happen really fast because you just never know. Every day is a gift. And it puts, I guess what I would say is what people will ask me, what drives you? I think that really drives me to make sure I do what I'm supposed to do while I'm on this earth and I leave something positive. And sometimes you don't even know what that is. You're moving forward and you're just going to figure it out as you go. But that's my personal thing is, I want to be able to leave a positive mark in something to inspire and be better for the future. So I
This
left that
is
out. That's why I wanted to tell you that.
great, great, Megan. Yes, in life, if you stop, it's just like inviting your death. And if you're moving, and this is called life, because life is a continuous journey, and you have to move on and on, on and on, on it. Juggling with your problems. I will not say the word problem because there are challenges, and behind every challenge, there is a hidden golden opportunity. So we have to grab that, and we have to move on. So I think, Megan, this is the loveliest message you have spread across the globe today, and people are going to love this talk show. Filled with
Oh, I'm so excited. That's so exciting.
so much enthusiasm, energy, and positive vibes, which are spreading across the globe today through Megan. Thank you so much for this loveliest answer, Megan. Well, moving to our global talk show with Megan, I would love to know now Megan work, what she do, what she is into, and she's a host. So kindly enlighten your work also.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Well, as I said, I started out in the news business and then evolved into, home shopping, TV host, doing some real estate expert hosting on MTV and Bravo and HGTV, that kind of thing. And I really love the television aspect. I love television. I think it's an amazing way to reach a lot of people, just like what you're doing right now. It's a way to help people get their voice out. And so Miracles with Megan is a show about people who have had miraculous things happen to them with divine intervention of God. And it's really amazing stories where people might not have believed in God, but after they've gone through it, because there's absolutely no explanation of how they survived or how they lived. And so it's a docuseries. So it's shot like a docuseries. And so it's people's story. I'm just the vessel. I'm just the one who interviews them, just like you. I'm just the vessel of sharing their story, telling their story, because everybody has a great story. So many people don't realize the significance of their personal lives and what they've done. And so it's an inspirational 30-minute show that shows people from all over the world miraculous, crazy stuff that's happened to them. And so I love it. It's going to be on the SK streaming network, which has 400 channels throughout the world. And so I'm very excited to work with the SK network. It's going to be very fun. It's going to roll out in the fall. And so there are 30-minute episodes. And if anybody has something they'd like to share on the Miracles with Megan, please reach out to me, because we're always interviewing and we're always talking to people with great stories. My crew, I have to give a shout out to. They're absolutely incredible. My lights, my camera, it takes a lot of work to put together a show. And I feel very blessed to be able to have my crew that works with me and helps me get everything organized, because like I said, I'm just the talking head in the vessel. I'm just the one getting the stories out there, and the one that really believes it will make an inspirational difference for a lot of different people. So that's my passion. And then my other big passion is, I have 3 children, 18, 19, and 20. And so I really, how do I say it? They're all in college, but I really make sure that I'm doing everything as a mom on a daily basis to make sure that they're doing good, they're growing, they're learning, and they're successful, because I think that's a really big part when you have children, is to be able to lead and guide them as much as you possibly can, even when they're not in your home, when they're gone away. So that's something that is really important to me, is making sure my kids are successful. Yeah, if you go to, well, actually, if you go to my website, godzone.live, it talks about Miracles with Megan, but the website for Miracles with Megan is going to be coming out in the fall. So everything's really in the works. You're getting me right when it's all started. We've just shot 2 shows and we're editing 2. We're shooting 2 more in July. So
Wow.
yeah, it's just all getting started. So by the fall, I want to say by the fall, September, everything will be on the platforms and the shows will be up, and we'll start working it and continue to do it, God willing, because I love it. When someone says, what's your happy place? Like, when are you so happy? I love being with my kids. I love exercise, but I love production and being in front of the television. I absolutely love it. I can do it 20 hours a day and it doesn't even faze me. So I really enjoy sharing people's stories.
Wow, this is so amazing, Megan. Yes, and I'm so happy and I'm so glad that the balance is the key to success, I must say, in your life. When I see into your life how you're managing, as you said, your children, your professional work. And I think every woman should know this magic, how to balance, because we women sometimes, when we start loving ourselves, we'll disbalance our professional work and sometimes our personal work, and we got just so tense. But after listening to your guidelines, footsteps, which I should say, we should know in life how to balance. And when you know the trick to be balanced, a perfect mom, perfect wife, perfect professional, perfect entrepreneur, your life becomes beautiful. So this is the beautiful message is given by Megan, and I'm sure people, by Global Talk Show audience, if you do have any miraculous story, you can contact Megan. She is going to help you, and she can make you the best version of your life. So don't miss this chance. Grab this golden opportunity and move on in life with Megan and make yourself healthy, wealthy, and wise. Great one, Megan. Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, next phase is really, really very surprising, because I'm going to ask, what are Megan's future plans? What is her mission? What she has planned as a vision? And we would love to know that too.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's really great. So I would love to share. So Miracles with Megan is what we're focusing on currently. And that's, again, a show that's going to continuously run. So it's just about having a system down to continue to move that forward in production. But my next thing that I'm going to do is called Hottie. It's called Hottie, Helping Others Together International. And what that is it's a program for 18 to 25-year-olds where children come for a 2-week camp, and they're mentored by professional people in different industries throughout the world and mentors from throughout the world. It's a 2-week camp in Malibu, and they apply. It's paid for, and it's an opportunity to give kids from around the world guidance, because sometimes if kids have not, or children have not had the opportunity to have somebody, an adult in their life, be able to help them grow and mature and help them understand the capabilities and how capable they are and how they can achieve things. This camp is going to give them that acceleration for 2 weeks and help them grow in their spirituality, help them grow in their goals, help them grow with mentors and people that care and want to be able to give them that advice to help them get there. So it's going to be, that's the next step. Now, this is a couple of years away, I'm just going to say, because we got to get Miracles with Megan up and running, because that's what's going to be the donor for it. But the point is that it's going to be a camp, and it's going to be there's going to be 12 different camps a year. And we're going to have an application process from kids from all throughout the world to come for a 2-week session and motivate them, educate them on life, and help them take those next steps and give them guidance so that they can keep moving on with their life. And that's called Hottie.
Wow. And I'm sure when we will meet next time, you are going to tell me, yes, Supriya, I have accomplished all my mission, all my vision. Because, Megan, contributing for the society, for the humanity is really like, pious deeds, which we are doing, which you are doing. And I congratulate you with a lot of success, laurels, and so many happiness to your mission, to your vision. God bless you, and you be the successful person. Already you are, but more success and more laurels to you in your mission and vision. And of course, the work which you're doing for the children, as you said. So we are going to witness a lot of success, a lot of fruitfulness in Megan's vision. Thank you so much, Megan, for this beautiful mission and vision. Well,
Thank you.
This mission is great. And before I say a goodbye to lovely Megan and my global audience, Megan, everybody is waiting for your powerful message, because your every answer was powerful, but still we are expecting a powerful message at the end of our journey today.
My inspirational message for you is, and it sounds corny, but if you have a dream and something that you want to accomplish, you need to go for it. If you feel like there's something you can do, work harder and make it happen. I always say everybody's working a couple of different things. And I use Los Angeles as a great example. The majority of people out here are working to be an actor or in the entertainment industry. And so when I meet people, which I love, I feel very fortunate to live in Los Angeles, but they'll say, I'm a producer or an actor or a director. And I'll always say, what do you do for the day job? Because when you get started, and I just use that as an example, but when you get started in anything in life, you have to multitask, and just know that there's 24 hours in the day. You got to sleep. For me personally, I sleep 8. I work out for 30 to 40 minutes. You have to take that 24 hours a day and break it down to what is it that you want to accomplish. So you're working 8 hours a day, you're sleeping 8 hours a day, you're working out, you're, eating whatever you put into your calendar. Then those little hours, 1 to 2 or whatever it is, work on your passion. Work on the dreams that you have, because a couple hours a day to help you get to your goals, you can achieve. You can absolutely make it happen. And even if you do it and it doesn't work out, at least you can say you did it, because it'll make you feel so much better. And you know what? Something will happen. Something will happen positive. So I would just say, if you've got something in your mind and you think, oh, this is a good idea, or I'd really like to be able to do this, but I don't know how, give it a couple hours a day and it will grow, and you will see how you can achieve the things that you want to achieve, even when you're doing everything else, working 8 hours a day, being a mom, working out, sleeping, all those things. Just put your calendar and control your calendar and your time, and things will happen. And I wish you all the best of luck. God bless you, and you can make it happen and never give up.
Wow, wow, wow. This is really amazing, Megan. Again, you have, enlightened everyone with your powerful message. Yes, we should respect our time. Then only time will respect us, and our work will respect us. So yes, global audience, kindly follow Megan's advices, powerful messages, because if you want to be a successful person in your life, try to respect your time, try to make your calendar, and never ever forget your calendar into the best calendar of the world. So hats off to you, Megan. And thank you so very much for accepting our invitation and enlightening this lovely journey of Global Talk Show. Heartfelt thanks to you.
Thank you so much. It was my honor. Thank you for having me.
Well, how can I forget my lovely audience for always loving us, for always inspiring us? So keep doing that. Stay happy, hail and hearty. Bye-bye for now.